Little Ethan. Ethan's bar mitzvah. Ethan in high school. I'm obsessed with this one. Hey friends, I feel like I haven't talked to the camera in forever because we had our little jaunt to Santa Rosa this weekend. It was really fun, but Saturday was kind of a rough day, I'm not gonna lie. We had to wake up really early to get to San Francisco where Ethan's dad picked us up, and our flight got delayed and it was just kind of like a bummer. And then Ethan's dad drives like an actual bat out of hell. So getting there from San Francisco to Santa Rosa, I saw my life flash before my eyes. And then on the drive to dinner later that night, we'd had like a really lovely afternoon, like having wine and cheese like at Ethan's parents' house, and I sat by the pool and read for a little bit. But then on the drive to dinner that night, I had a panic attack, like an anxiety attack, which was really scary. And I thankfully had my headphones with me, and I pulled them out of my purse, and I was sitting in the back seat, Ethan was driving, his dad was in the front seat. I just put my headphones in and I just turned on this app. It's called the Dare app. It's really good for anxiety. Caroline actually turned me on to it. Listen to the app. It's this guided meditation called Help, I Need Reassurance that like talks you through a panic attack. And I just breathed. It felt like someone was sitting on my chest and I like couldn't get a deep breath. So it helps you breathe and kind of move through that anxiety. And yeah, I made it through. By the time we got to the restaurant, Ethan was like, hey dad, you want to get out and like we'll find parking? And so then at that point, Ethan like talked me through the rest of the anxiety. But I don't quite know what was going on. I think it was maybe the experience of like feeling kind of nervous in the car earlier. Plus I hadn't gotten a lot of sleep the night before because we woke up so early. But anyway, yeah, it was really, really intense. I haven't had a panic attack like that in a while. So I was like, whoa, scary. But the rest of dinner was fine with his family. And then Sunday was so much fun. We went out to brunch. We took Ethan's mom out to brunch for Mother's Day, a little belated Mother's Day brunch. That was so nice. And then I went to the pool and hung out and read by the pool. And then we went to the bookstore and we looked at a house for Ethan's older brother and his wife who might want to like live near Santa Rosa. And so we like went to an open house and that was fun. And then yeah, the flight home was pretty easy. And then we're home and Ethan was so sweet and picked up Petey from my mom's house once we got home yesterday evening. So Petey is back with us. And then the rest of the day, I just have one more session and then I'm taking Petey to get his nails done at Petco, but I just picked up a little Starbies to help get me through the afternoon. So yeah, you're all caught up, I believe. But anyway, highs and lows this weekend for sure. try the first sip. It's good. I think it's a good ratio of espresso to almond milk. I think I'm gonna add a couple more ice cubes. You really got to get the consistency right, the chemistry, the alchemy. Let's get a couple more ice cubes, and then we'll be ready to roll my afternoon coffee. Perfect. Alrighty. Got my coffee, sitting on the couch. I'm on a little break between sessions, but I wanted to give you a little catch up. So last we spoke, PD was about to go into Petco. Didn't go well. He's been to that Petco once before. He used to go to another one in Glendale to get his nails clipped, but he did try to bite the woman 3 times. She was pissed, but like she honestly kind of had an attitude. So not that I wanted him to bite her, but I was kind of like, in his position, I may have as well. Maybe that sounds like I'm an irresponsible dog parent, but whatever. He's very sensitive to energy, and I didn't like her, and I think he probably knew that. And then last night we had my mom and Derek over for dinner, and we just had a really fun time. And Derek had never seen this place, so it was cool to show him the new spot. And we watched the latest Everybody's Live with John Mulaney. And then also, the dude just sent me a just want to be friends text earlier today. I'm not that cut up about it, honestly, though, because I did kind of sense that it was coming just after how he handled the whole Dead & Co. situation of it all that I mentioned in the last vlog, like just kind of backing out of that last minute. And I think he just like doesn't have the time or energy commitment to be part of the roster. Like, not everyone can be part of this roster, you know, like not everyone can handle all this, and that's fine. And he just doesn't seem to really like know much about non-monogamy, and so that's cool. He's still gonna watch the vlog, so that's good. And yeah, I'm not feeling too bummed about it, because I did only see him twice, and like I could get the sense that he was a little bit non-committal just so far in what I've gleaned from him. So anyway, I have therapy tonight. I'm very excited for that. Very much in need of that, because I need to process this panic attack that happened on Saturday. There's a lot there I want to get to the bottom of. But yeah, anyway, dude is off the roster. He's cut. And yeah, we shall see. Shame.
Guys, I had a towel for you.
I don't like towels. I like rubbing on carpet. Baby. Baby. Are you gonna do zoomies? Yeah? Yeah. Okay, I am going on a little date with Daniel tonight, and I wanted to show you the fit check. Wow, my tummy feels so white right now. It's pretty simple. I'm just wearing this cropped burnt orange tank from Amazon and my classic Old Navy linen pants. These are the pants I pretty much always wear on a date if it's hot outside, because I don't like to wear like shorts or like a shorter skirt on like a night date. If it's warm out, I prefer the linen blend. So that's what we're doing. Let me see if I can show you more of that. And then I think I'm literally just gonna wear these. They're my Birkenstocks. I don't know, I'm not feeling like I wanna be fancy tonight. It's hot, it's like 90 degrees here, maybe like 87, 85 degrees. And it's like almost 6 o'clock. So yeah, it's gonna be a scorcher tonight, so I'm not gonna push it. I didn't even try to blow dry my hair today. The curls are out, curls for the girls, but I'm actually really impressed. Look at this curl pattern today, you guys. Like, whoa. I have noticed that my hair just like loves the dry heat of LA. Like the hotter it gets in LA, the more my hair is like, I'll curl for you, I'll show you. Never blow dry me again. So yeah, I'm rocking the natural curls tonight. I literally just, took a shower, washed my hair this morning, put in some like anti-frizz cream, some curl cream, and this is what you get. So yeah, I'm not hating it. It's kind of giving like Emmy Rossum chic. What else can I tell you? It was a long day. Ethan left for the Middle East today for a little tour with Bublé. He's touring with Bublé. Can I talk? He's touring with Bublé and then flying straight to tour with the Jennies, the Waylon Jennies, and do a little like West Coast tour with them. So he will be gone for 10 or 11 days. So I am left to my own devices. Can you see Pete? Yeah, he's just, he's missing daddy. He's sleeping his feelings away. Speaking of feelings, I had a great therapy session yesterday with Caitlin. I've decided to go back to once a week therapy. We tried every other week and I needed more, and that's okay. Sometimes you need more help, and that's me right now. Just with the level and place where my anxiety is right now, usually when I have higher anxiety, it's like a precursor to a depressive dip, and I am trying to kind of get ahead of that. So we're going back to once a week. And yeah, I'm not gonna get into all of the reasons behind the anxiety or the ongoing depression, because I feel like that's between me and Caitlin. But suffice it to say, it feels good to know that we've kind of got like a plan moving forward, and I've got more like scaffolding and structure to keep the depression from hitting me as much as it would if I didn't have that support. So yeah, the only problem is, ever since she went private practice, she's been like very expensive. So yeah, I'm like, it's an investment, but it's an investment in myself. So it's important. I know it's important, but yeah, that's just kind of like a little bit of a stressor. So anyway, long day, but I'm excited for my date with Daniel. I think it will be good. We're going to get Indian food, and I love Indian food. I look like chicken tikka masala right now in this burnt orange. That's like one of my favorite meals ever, is chicken tikka. So that will be good. I'm rambling at this point, but yes, I will catch up with you later. Okay, so I got sushi because this is what happens when Ethan isn't here. I order a lot of takeout because I don't like to cook. So yeah, here we are. All right, team, I got my sushi. I'm gonna open it up. So first I got this like hand roll, salmon hand roll situation. Looks divine. And then, what else? I got shrimp tempura, a classic. Oh, this is from Sushi Stop, by the way. I got shrimp tempura. I got this like crispy rice thing and popcorn shrimp. Crispy rice, shrimp tempura, popcorn shrimp. It was 2 for 1 on the popcorn shrimp, so I had to pull the trigger. It's been a really nice day, actually. I had a couple sessions this morning, and then Shakespeare guy picked me up and we went and got coffee at Republic and had a grand old time. I learned a very interesting and fun piece of information about him today, which was that he was a DJ in college. But he wouldn't tell me his DJ name because he was too embarrassed. So I may never know, but I'll get it out of him, I suspect. That was fun. And now I'm just looking at a fun night in with Petey Pie, and we're gonna probably watch Overcompensating. Anyone else watching that show? It's really funny. It's such like a college flashback, like all the music, like when he starts rapping super bass, I'm like, you guys, that was my song freshman year of college. That was my ringtone, actually, was super bass. That song gets me going like no other. If you were alive in 2011, that song was omnipresent. And vis-a-vis Overcompensating, I've been a Benny Drama 7 fan, that's his Instagram handle. I've been a Benny Drama 7 fan for a time. Excuse me. I've been a fan of his comedy and like his videos for a time. Like, honestly, for the last like 6 or 7 years. And then I listen to the Ride podcast every week, never miss an episode. And I listen to Obsessed, bleep it, the podcast that he used to do. He and Mary Beth Barone are like my favorites. They're like my friends. Like, I ride so hard for those two. So it's really nice to see him have his own show, and I just feel like he's my friend and I'm proud of him, and I'm like cheering him on from the sidelines and all of his career success. So we love that for him. When I saw Daniel last night, it was really good. We had actually like a 1 year of casually dating check-in, which was very lovely, and honestly, he's been like a healing presence in my life. He's shown me that you can be kind and respectful and clear and intentional, even in non-monogamy and in like a casual relational dynamic. Our talk was really good. This is good. This was the right choice. I'm gonna go grocery shopping tomorrow, but tonight we ball out. Yeah, so that was really fun. We got Indian food. The Indian food was so good. It was some of the best naan I've had at a time. We put some garlic naan in front of me, and I'm gonna be eating that up. So that was great. I'm actually feeling a lot better now towards the end of the week than I was at the beginning of the week, because I'm trimming the fat, cutting the riffraff out of my dating life, and everyone who's left, I feel pretty good about. It's really just Daniel, Shakespeare Guy, and BU Boy. And they've all been really nice and clear and good vibes. Oh, that's spicy. Anyway, I think you're all caught up. We've got Shake Shack.
Delish.
Yummy. And the jug. Let me move this. Got our s'mores shake.
I need to show this for scale.
Head size Heinz. And the babies. Hi. Good morning, friends. It is Saturday, and guess where I am? I'm back at the old haunts. I'm back at Commissary. I just parked here, gonna get my cold brew. I felt a little like I was cheating on Commissary with Republic, and that just couldn't stand. I actually had plans to meet a friend for coffee in Los Feliz today. She canceled, she wasn't feeling well, so I'm having a little solo day. Honestly, not mad about it. I haven't had like a solo day to myself in so long because Ethan's out of town, and yeah, I'm just seeing where the day takes me. Last night I saw Caroline and Peach, and Petey and Peach had a nice little reunion. Petey was so happy to see his little cousin friend, and we had Shake Shack and just gabbed and caught up on all of the things. And then tonight I'm getting drinks with Catherine, my friend who you met a few vlogs ago, one of my former coworkers at the eating disorder treatment center I worked at. So that'll be nice to see her, because I haven't seen her since her little birthday surprise tea party. So in dire need of a little gab sesh with her. I did want to mention that the book that I just finished was called Body Farm by Abby Jenny, and I found it in the Copperfields bookstore in Santa Rosa, and thank God I did, because it was, honest to God, you guys, the best book of short stories I have ever read. I'm usually not a huge fan of short story collections because I feel that some of them are amazing and some of them are terrible and some of them are kind of like blah, and you just never know what you're gonna get. I found every single short story, I think there were like 10 maybe, every single short story in this book had my jaw on the floor. I was obsessed, page turner, immediately connecting to the characters, immediately couldn't wait to figure out what would happen next. The ending of like every single one made me go, ugh, aloud. The Body Farm by Abby Jenny. Where has this book been all my life? This is like making me want to read short story collections. Who is she? So anyway, could not recommend that book enough. It's definitely going on my list of like favorite books I've read this year. Haunting. So beautifully written. The kind of writing that just immediately captures you and you're like, I'm sad. Like I could not, every one of the stories, they were usually about like 20 to 30 minutes long. Every single one of them I had to read all the way through. I couldn't stop them. I couldn't stop them midway and be like, oh, I'll get back to it. I couldn't do it. My hands were tied. I had to see it through. So yeah, incredible piece of literature that I highly recommend. Boom from Trader Joe's. I made it through. I survived my grocery shopping trip. It was honestly not that bad. But now I am watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. I'm just starting the second season. What do I have to say about the show? If these men have no haters, I'm dead. If every man on the show has no haters, I have ceased to exist.
For marriage, but I feel like I've been blaming myself.
This man in particular, if he has no haters, I am not alive.
Too sensitive. I feel like this is like the first time in my life that I need to put my foot down.
He is a Neanderthal. I fear he looks so inbred. It's giving cousins had sex and created him, maybe even siblings. Deeply inbred.
I'm still your wife.
So I'll be sat here for a while enjoying my Mormons. I just love any content created about Mormons. Can't get enough of it. Love Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Love sold on SLC. That's like the real estate Mormon show. And I love this. So this is where you'll find me for the next few hours before I head out to get drinks with Catherine. I think I'm going to wrap the vlog up here. Thanks for joining me on this one, and happy Gemini season. We are now 4 days into Gemini season, so it's my season, and my birthday is coming up in a few weeks. So yeah, this is my favorite time of year. I love Gemini season. That's when I really come alive. So she is rising from the ashes, and this Gemini is ready to take on the world. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment as always. Yeah, thanks for coming along with me on this one. See you next time. Bye.